Chapter 6, Existence. This is a nice looking house.
Yeah.
The Morimoto family home.
Megumi Morimoto, a good friend of Eisuke, has been absent from school since his death, so like a week now.
Yeah, it's been like a week or a week and a half.
He was at home when the other students learned what had happened. That's everything Fukuyama knew, which now that I think about it is not a lot. Which now that I think about it, why am I even talking to him? I'm here to see her I'm here to see if I can find out more. I'd love to talk to Megumi herself, but that's likely going to prove difficult.
Bing bong.
Yes.
Okay, all right. You're gonna do all the voices here. This is all right. Everybody, strap in. This is the Theresa acting hour.
Oh boy. Yes. Hi, I'm Ayumi Tachibana. I called the other day. Oh, maybe it's been a couple days just because it took her this long. Like the mom needed some time or whatever.
Maybe, yeah.
She couldn't come over right away because mom was like busy or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Miss Tachibana, of course. Hello.
She's gonna be like this sort of like stout, very homely woman, and you're giving her. Okay.
I was surprised to hear from a private detective. I have to be outrageous on one of these, otherwise both voices are going to sound.
No, that's fine. Listen, that's all I do.
Is now a good time? I don't want to inconvenience you. It's no problem at all. I just hope I can be of some help to you. Thank you so much. Your help is appreciated.
Okay.
Look at the family photos behind her.
Yeah, I wanna see if I can look at those. Look where?
That's a picture of Megumi when she was younger. Oh, maybe on Girls' Day. Look at her little kimono. That's a picture of the family. I can't tell where it was taken. It's hard to see much from here, but they look like a happy family. It's probably a great memory for all of them.
Oh, that's not the right button. There we go. Well, look at the other one.
Mom and daughter. That's a picture of Megumi and her mom. This is a cute mom.
I agree.
Megumi's mom. She looks tired.
She does look tired.
Yeah. Well, she is the mother of a teenager.
Yeah. And she exists in this world.
Yeah. How is Megumi doing? Megumi's locked herself in her room and she's refusing to talk to anyone.
Okay.
Is she feeling okay? I don't know. She's locked herself in her room. She's not sick. She's in shock, depressed. Which is, you know, not surprising after what happened to Eisuke.
Not surprising, because she's, a teenager. She's being so dramatic.
She and Eisuke have been close friends since they were little.
They were dating.
Aw, they were dating. They were just like a brother and sister. They certainly argued as much as siblings. Every time they argued, she would get so angry, she'd say, "Mom, I can't stand him." Yeah. They were turbo dating.
No. Maybe, but okay.
Oh, do you think they had a fight?
They had a fight. They had a fight the day the night of the murder. That's probably why she's locked up in there, because she probably said something really awful as like her last words to him.
Oh, and that's why she didn't go to school that day, because she couldn't face him and she didn't know he was dead. And then she learned he was. Oh no.
But now I'm also wondering if the smiling man somehow found out about that argument. I mean, think about what happened if he is Makoto, think about what happened to him and Junko. Of course he'd go after him. How dare he make his sibling or his proxy sibling cry like that?
Right. Okay, yeah, that's a twisted sort of motive, but I can definitely see it as a motive. Then, just as quick, she'd calm down and be her usual self. It was strange, I guess, but they were also just kids. They are still just kids, in fact.
But okay, kind of going back to the twisted motive. If what I'm saying is right and Makoto killed the original Smiling Man, he's probably all warped because this never would have happened if he hadn't made his sister cry and she'd ran out.
Right.
So he blames himself, and now he's going after, like, he went after Eisuke.
Yeah, he punished Eisuke for something he did himself.
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay. We're all right.
We're building a motive here.
Someone clip this for when I'm either amazingly right or astoundingly wrong.
Yep. Either way, it'll be good. They were so close, Eisuke and my Megumi. I still can't believe what happened.
Observations.
Right now, I'm just worried about Megumi.
We all are.
Yeah. Are you sure she's still in her room? She hasn't like climbed out the window and left?
That's a good thought. Okay, that's the same thing.
Eisuke and Megumi were so close. They were more like brother and sister than friends. Okay, maybe think.
Yeah, I was gonna say think.
I have to hear from Megumi's mom. Okay.
Well,
that's what we're doing.
I'm gonna yell at her.
Megumi! Do you think I could speak with Megumi? I'll just sit on the other side of the door and talk to her through it. No, I'm sorry. You've come all this way. Oh, it's okay.
Thank you, Luke, by the way.
Mrs. Morimoto's on edge. Eisuke and Megumi were good friends, so this must be hard on her, too. I mean, yeah, she probably loved Eisuke as well.
Yeah.
Talk about Eisuke some more. I don't know much about what happened to Eisuke, only what I've seen on the news. I can't bring myself to talk to Eisuke's mother about it. Oh, can we talk to Eisuke's mother about it? I'm afraid to talk to her at all. Why?
That's weird.
That does seem a little weird. I only know what I've seen on the news. Okay, observations?
Oh, more. Okay, that's the same thing.
Yeah. There's still no clue as to who did it, is there? No, we don't know anything yet. I hope they're found soon. No one can feel safe until the monster that did this is caught. But that's why we have detectives, isn't it? Yeah, of course. She's expecting a lot out of me.
I mean, I feel like she's expecting more out of the police.
Yes.
Oh my
I
god.
have to hear from Megumi's mom.
Okay. Observations.
Yes? I imagine detectives must talk to lots of people. Oh, yeah. It helps to talk to everyone we can. I thought so. Of course, if there's anything you don't feel comfortable talking about, please say so. No, that's not it. I mean... I'm sorry. I've never talked to a detective before. I didn't realize they were so young. I was just curious.
I like how everyone who talks to us is just totally okay with us being 19-year-old detectives. At no point they're like, no, seriously, is there like someone with a badge that I could talk to, or no? Okay.
Yep. Everything I know about detectives I've learned from TV shows. Ah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't ask silly questions to distract you from Eisuke's case. Oh, okay, Dawn, that makes sense.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, you're right. That does make sense.
Parents feel guilty their kid survived, but the other parents lost their kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can you tell me about how Megumi has been in the last few days? Sure. Megumi was absent from school the day Eisuke was. the day his body was found. That checks out. I already knew she wasn't at school for that morning assembly. The school called about Eisuke. I told Megumi right away. Oof.
Oof.
She turned pale, started shaking. She ran and locked herself in her room. I could hear her crying.
Oh, big oof.
Big oof. She's not been herself ever since. Ellipses. She hasn't been back to school since. Oh, really?
I mean, could you go? I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, that's really rough. She doesn't even come out of her room. I don't know how she's using the bathroom.
Or eating. Oh.
I leave food at her door, but she either won't eat it or she barely touches it. Sometimes she pees in it.
Oh, God.
She's She's avoiding everyone. Won't talk to me or her father. Yeah, that's no good. No. Sorry, Loop. I'll try to be a little less, laissez-faire. She's always been so full of life, so bright, happy.
Okay.
It's so terrible. I was so careful with how I told her about Eisuke, but...
Did not sound like you were.
I mean, I'm sure she was careful.
Yeah.
But, because, you know, they were besties. But Mom apparently had no way to know that they had just had a big fight.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Megumi has been absent from school since the day Eisuke's body was found. It's just as Fukuyama said. But her mom says that she wasn't feeling ill. So why did she stay home that day? Maybe Mom knows? So you said Megumi was absent from school the day Eisuke was found. Yes. Why'd she miss that day of class? Was there any reason to be concerned about her on that day? A reason to be concerned? Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wow. You're really gonna make us do this, huh? Observations? Let's see. It wasn't just that something was wrong on that day. Megumi had been acting strange the day before, too. Since the day before.
I bet she found out that Eisuke's grades were slipping or something.
Yeah, she was probably mad at him for it.
And she's like, hey, get your butt in gear. And he's just like, this isn't what I want. And they got into a fight. Maybe they were both going to like that top school or something.
Maybe. We haven't heard anything about her grades.
Yeah.
She seemed depressed, so I asked her what was wrong. But she wouldn't say anything. She just went straight to her room.
Being a teenager is
teenager. Hard. Yeah, it is. Oh? Megumi seemed calmer the next morning, but she never took a bath, and she stayed home from school. I thought maybe she'd had a bad day, and that's all. I was sort of relieved, really.
I'm so glad I don't ever have to deal with being a teenager again. Everything was so important all the time.
It really was. And then I got the call from the school.
Please keep going.
Ellipses. Do you know what Megumi might have been up to the day before? No, she didn't say anything about it. I never even had the chance to hear about her day. It's so terrible.
Think.
Huh, so her mom doesn't know what happened the day before. They had a fight.
They had a fight.
It's obvious. I never even had the chance to hear about her day. Megumi is a class representative, so it must be causing some trouble for her to be gone. I imagine the other students in her class will be helping, along with her homeroom teacher, that scumbag.
Oh, that's you.
A homeroom teacher?
So, yes, Megumi is a student in my class, and she's our class representative. We're gonna have to talk to him again. Megumi has been absent, so I wouldn't know. You see how sad and worried my face is? I don't know if you know this, but I'm a teacher.
I'm so sad and worried also. Did I tell you I'm a teacher?
I'm so teacher and sad. There it is.
There it is. Her homeroom teacher is Mr. Fukuyama, right? Yes, that's correct. He works closely with the students. He's always there for them. Since Megumi's class representative, Mr. Fukuyama depends on her more than most. Those duties would have them working together after school sometimes, too. And I'm not at all worried because he's not that much older than she is, but he is a legal adult and she's still a child. Although I do think the age of consent in Japan is 16, so... I'm slightly less worried that something gross was going on with Fukuyama now.
I know.
Now that we've talked to Megumi's mom, but still.
Still don't trust you, Fukuyama.
Yep, I see.
All right, can we talk more?
He once gave Megumi a ride home because it was getting late. He's polite, dependable, young, and his students seem to love him. Why, she had to throw young in there, didn't she?
Yeah, I do like...
Weird.
I like how these ellipses are in brackets parentheses as opposed to just open. So, like, she's silently going, ugh.
Yeah. She used to tell me how handsome he was. She said he was like an actor from a TV show. Oh, the concern is rising again. Huh? She says he's always there for his students. Once, she said he's like a cool teacher on TV. Okay, that's it. Ever since what happened to Eisuke, Megumi stopped talking. She used to be such a chatterbox. She used to tell me everything. My husband and I don't know what she's thinking or how to talk to her.
Maybe let her process?
At least until today.
What?
Ooh. Until today. Yes. How has Megumi been today? She finally came out of her room for a bit earlier, around lunchtime.
She ate the entire contents of the fridge and then disappeared.
Oh? Yeah, she took a shower, then came to the kitchen. I asked her if she was hungry. She didn't say anything, just gave me a nod. I made her some lunch, but she just picked at it. Still, I was relieved to see her eat anything at all. But then, Megumi just sat there looking kind of lost and sad. And as her mother, I didn't know how to process that. I didn't ask her what was wrong or anything, but I still think she was doing a great job of making herself get up and move. I wanted to say something, but what am I supposed to say? It was so uncomfortable.
You hug her.
Yeah. I didn't know what else to do, so I turned on the TV. Oh
Perfect.
my god.
A+. Hey, you know what was probably on the TV? All of the coverage of the murder.
Yeah, we were watching that earlier today, right?
Yep.
Oh my god. There was a show
there it
about
is.
urban legends, and I guess you'd say the occult. It really upset her for some reason. I have no idea why.
I like to imagine Ayumi just kind of listing to the side a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. They said it was a special episode. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I was curious, and Megumi didn't seem to mind, so I left it on. Yeah, Loop, I think these two unpaid interns are the only people with neurons in this universe. She's usually interested in shows like that. Every summer vacation, she'll sit and watch hours of the stuff. Well, I mean, okay, in that case...
I mean, yeah.
She wouldn't have any reason, I think, to suspect that this might bother her when it
Yeah.
normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
They talked about the legend of the Smiling Man. I'd never heard of it, but Megumi was very interested. Then, I don't know why, but they suddenly started, well, I swear it was about Eisuke. Oh no, and Megumi was watching.
Ayumi's just kind of like, no, oh god, oh no.
Yep. I tried to turn it off in a hurry, but Megumi... Oh, she's cute too. Megumi? Can you speak to any past incidents involving the Smiling Man?
Well, the oldest example would have been from about 20 years ago. Some people say the recent incident in Kofuku City may have been the Smiling Man's doing.
Ah, okay.
Word is, the victim, a boy, had a paper bag over his head, much like in the stories of the Smiling Man. Though remember, the Smiling Man is only an urban legend. It would be poor taste to continue that thought. A child is dead, after all.
Megumi?
It was just getting good!
They were talking about a boy in Kofuku City. That could only be Eisuke, right?
No, ma'am. Another boy was murdered. It's fine.
Yeah, I think so. Life is tragic enough. They don't need to use scary stories to make it worse. Amen. That Toru Osawa was right. It's tasteless. And yeah, he mentioned it anyway.
Yep.
I guess this is how urban legends grow, huh? What is it? She finally came out of her room, saw that horrible television program and went right back in, but I was too careless.
But so that's it. No more television in this house. Only books.
I've thrown the television out the window. She shut herself in her room again. She doesn't even respond when I call to her. I just don't know what to do anymore. Do you think there's anything you can do for her, Detective?
Yes, let me talk to her.
Yes. Ellipses.
Let me think.
From the sound of it, Megumi won't be meeting up with anyone for a while. I don't expect I'd get much if I tried to talk to her.
No!
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I don't think there's anything I can do for her right now. I'm sorry. It might take some time, but I'm certain Megumi will be fine. She's just got a lot that she's trying to process. Be patient with her. Please enjoy this parenting advice from a 19-year-old. Whatever you do, don't blame yourself for how she's feeling. Megumi wouldn't like that. Thank you, Detective. Hopefully, we have good news about the investigation soon. Thank you. By the way, your family photo is lovely. What? Oh, this one? Oh, that is really cute.
Yeah.
Yes, you all look so happy. Thank you. We were at an amusement park that day. You can tell because of the giant Ferris wheel in the background. Megumi's a sweet girl with a bright smile. I bet everyone likes her.
Hey.
Yeah?
Where's her dad?
Probably work.
Huh?
Probably work, like what Loop said, but yeah, now that you ask.
like, no, it's not divorce. She mentioned the way she talked earlier. She made it sound like that he didn't know what to do, like that he was there.
Yeah, they're still together.
All right, no, I want to know more about. I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself right now.
Well, I think I'm thinking the same thing you're thinking.
Like,
that would be interesting, but also it feels like a really weird time to pull that in, like to put that in the story.
Well, no, like about where her dad is. Okay.
Yeah.
My thinking here is, if the motive for Eisuke's murder was essentially like you made a girl cry, you know, like we were talking about with Makoto, how would he have known about it? Well, this could be how he knew about it.
Yeah.
But, so.
I know it's just a rumor, but I can see why the boys would fight over her. I feel like now I need to focus on taking care of her until she can smile like that again. Okay, good.
Just want to see something here.
Oh. 39 years old. Only knows about what she's seen on TV.
So just for argument's sake. He'd be 32. Okay, maybe the... Unless, I mean, it's not unheard of that she would be older. But... Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. How old is Megumi?
15 or 17? They're in secondary school, so 15.
15. No, it wouldn't, the timing wouldn't work out, I don't think.
No. I think I might have heard everything Megumi's mom can tell me. Ellipses! Eh?
Oh, do you have more? Please tell me more.
Yes. Ellipses! I'm sorry, I feel like I didn't help much, and you came all this way.
You didn't, but it's fine.
No, I'm happy to have made the trip. You've been very helpful. Really? That's good. I'm the one who feels like I haven't been any help to you. No, Detective, not at all.
You taught me how to be a parent!
You've made me feel better about all of this. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Ellipses! She says she's okay, but is she really? I should leave.
She said she's okay, but is she really? I have to go!
I should go.
Alright, where are we going?
Back to the detective agency. Ellipses! Pardon me, ma'am? Yes? Could you give me a ride back to my workplace? I admit, I'm worried about Megumi, but I'm also worried about you. If you dwell on these dark things too much, they'll eat you up. It's sweet of you to be worried. Oh, right. Eh? Speaking of worrying, last night, Kohei called Megumi. Detective, do you know Kohei? Kohei Takiguchi? The kids at Minami Daisen Junior High School mentioned him. He sounded worried about Megumi. I can't imagine why. She hasn't been at school for over a week. I told Megumi he was on the phone, but she didn't pick up. I don't know. Maybe that's why she finally came out of her room today. I guess, now that I think about it, the only people who called for her were Mr. Fukuyama and Kohei. Wow, really?
Really? I thought she was, like, super popular.
Yeah. I've heard Kohei's name, but I don't know any more than that. But you've heard the name. You really are quite the detective. Aww.
Aww.
You're patronizing me, ma'am, and that's okay. He's another classmate of Megumi's. They've been friends since elementary school. Kohei would go out to play with Megumi and Eisuke all the time.
Yeah, someone tell Megumi, like, hey, it's cool to be sad. Your feelings are valid. Bad things happened.
Yep. Did Megumi, Eisuke, and Kohei hang out together much recently? Occasionally, but less than when they were at elementary school. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Has there been any trouble between the three of them? No, nothing like that as far as I know. But they're all at that age where they want to live their own lives. Parents are stupid and shouldn't be told anything. They don't tell their moms their... I love how I was editorializing before she could say the exact thing. They don't tell their moms everything like they used to. So who knows what they get up to once they're out of sight? It's probably not sex, I hope. I hope Megumi can feel better soon. Her friends and teachers are worried about her, all two of them. Yes.
Anything else?
What kind of kid is Kohei?
He's a douche!
Well, Megumi and Eisuke were always so outgoing, but Kohei has always been a bit more reserved. I think Kohei is... Oh? I mean, boys in junior high school usually get nervous when they call a girl's house, right? I think it takes a lot of courage for them to do that. Well, he called Megumi. I'm sure she would have been happy if she talked to him. He wouldn't, though. Ellipses. He's a quiet one, but he's been friends with Megumi and Eisuke since elementary school. I'm sorry, but I have to get ready for dinner. Oh, I'm sorry for keeping you. No, it's fine. I hope Megumi will eat today. Sorry to bother you so late. I'll be off. If you want, you're welcome to come back. Maybe you can speak to Megumi then. Thank you. I'd love to come back.
I need to know what's going on.
I know.
Utsugi Detective Agency.
With the sparkles.
So where's Utsugi been?
I know.
Like, what's he doing while we run all over fucking Japan doing his job for him?
I'm back.
Ayumi, good to see you. Did you get anything from Megumi's mother?
Yeah, here's everything I heard.
I guess we're... Oh. Ayumi told me in detail about Megumi's state of mind. Her grief at the sudden loss is understandable, especially given how close she was to Eisuke. Megumi and I began talking about a question she had after the interview.
I wonder what happened to Megumi the day before Eisuke's body was found. It's such a strange timing, I mean.
So something happened, but by the next morning, she was calm and decided to take the day off?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just means that whatever happened, it wasn't serious.
When the school called about Eisuke, she locked herself in her room. Maybe whatever happened the day before is related to Eisuke. I wonder.
Maybe I should talk to Mr. Fukuyama again and see what he thinks. No, don't do. There's nothing to learn from that asshole.
Ellipses?
Though, he didn't have any answers before. What should I do?
No, don't need to talk to him again just yet.
Yeah, there's literally nothing new he can tell us.
You don't need to talk to him again just yet.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah!
If he figures anything out, I'm sure he'll invite me back to his favorite cafe.
Oh. Did you find out anything else?
Well, Megumi finally poked her head out of her room this morning. Too bad it was just in time to see the TV show about urban legends.
That same one that we saw?
Yeah.
So, she heard them talking about the boy killed in Kofuku City.
And anyone who knows about Eisuke would figure it out. After that, she went back to her room and hasn't come out. Her mom's having a hard time too, but I feel so badly for Megumi.
She just keeps getting hurt, doesn't she?
I really hope she finds a way through it. Oh, yeah. Kohei called Megumi after she'd locked herself in her room.
Kohei Takiguchi was also friends with Eisuke, yeah?
Yup, but Megumi wouldn't pick up the phone to speak to him.
I see.
I'm worried about Megumi.
Let me think.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot to think about, but I'm most curious about what could have upset Megumi the day of Eisuke's murder. You and me both, Somen!
I mean, I'm not. Obviously, they had a fight.
Yeah, they had a fight.
Yeah, but the only person who can tell us that is Megumi. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with Eisuke.
Wrong!
I mean, her mom did mention that they fight all the time, but I don't think that's related in any way, shape, or form. Oh? Who could it be? Is it Mr. Utsuki? Oh. It's Fukuyama! Hello, this is Tachibana. Moshi Tachibana desu. What's going on, senpai? What? Megumi is missing?
How does he know? Huh?
That's a very good question. Yes, I understand. Be careful. Megumi has gone missing. Her mother called the police. Mr. Fukuyama is on his way to speak to her now. Why?
Why? How does he know this?
I understand teachers in Japan have a slightly different relationship with their students than teachers in America, but I don't think it's that different.
Yeah.
Like, this is a personal family thing. Like, he does not need to rush to his student's home and, like, dig his fingers in or what the fuck ever.
unless the mother called him, like, wondering if he knew anything.
Yeah. Oh, maybe her mom is having an affair with Tachibana?
I don't know. We should go too.
She did say he was so young. Yeah. Sorry. Hydrating.
Ayumi and I rushed to Megumi's neighborhood. We looked around the area, but Megumi was nowhere to be found and no one had seen her.
No one had seen the stinky middle school girl who hasn't showered in a week?
No, she said she showered earlier, remember?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Where on earth would she have gone? I didn't have any ideas. So I took Ayumi's suggestion and headed to Minami Daisen Junior High School.
Why would she go there?
Of course, at this time of night, there weren't any students around. Yep, everyone's long gone by this point.
Hey, it's these two! Hey, there are a couple of kids here. Excuse me.
Ah! Ah, it's you!
I'm sorry I startled you. I just wanted to ask you a few questions.
Well, you're just in time.
What do you mean? A kid at cram school who says he's in the same class as Megumi. He just... Oh no. He said he saw... Okay.
He said he saw Megumi running in her pajamas. Apparently she wouldn't respond to anyone, but...
He got the sense that she was headed towards the bus stop.
Bus stop? Which one? The one behind the school. It's kind of dark back there. The principal said to never go there alone at night.
The bus stop's near the pump station, too.
Oh, do you think that's where Megumi could be headed?
Oh, no.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Basachi, Mr. Fukuyama, I just saw him looking really freaked out.
He asked if we'd seen Megumi. We told him the same thing we told you.
Then he ran off the opposite direction of the bus stop.
Mr. Fukuyama can get so worried about his students. I'm afraid he can miss what's happening around him. One time, he accidentally ran into a rice paddy and fell in the mud. He was covered in it. We all pointed and laughed.
Yeah, so he might be in trouble tonight. There are a whole lot of rice paddies around here.
Oh, he's gonna be so muddy.
Oh, so muddy. Well, fuck him.
Yeah. Okay, I'll keep a lookout for Mr. Fukuyama, too.
Thank you both very much. It's getting dark, so be careful on your way home. Will do.
Okay, wait, who are you?
No time, bye! Ayumi, let's hurry!
Yeah, let's go. Thank you again, both of you. Man, once again, I adore the designs they gave those two girls. They look so different, and it's so refreshing.
Yeah. Ayumi, look, it's Kuze and Kamihara. Oh, no. Oh, okay, no, she's okay. It looks like she's crying.
Yeah. And Fukuyama.
So that must be Megumi.
It looks like she's okay, thank goodness.
There's another body. I'm relieved that Megumi is safe after all, but she looks pretty upset. She's crying in Mr. Fukuyama's arms.
Will you make the speech thing go away real quick? I want to see the full picture.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Her leg looks a little weird.
Yeah.
I thought I saw something weird down there, but it's just her leg.
Yeah, no. She's wearing Junko's jacket.
Yeah.
Okay. She's still in her pajamas, like those kids said. She clearly ran away spontaneously. So, why did she come here where Eisuke's body was found?